Hello old-timers and newcomers, I am Keen but Shy, and for a brief change of pace, I decided to take you on a tour, what am I talking about? I want to play this game and I'm recording it. This is X-Morph Defense, which I've been playing for, I don't know how many, probably less than 100 hours, but more than 50. Enjoying it. It's flawed, it's occasionally broken. In fact, I got the infamous endgame boss bug where the guy puts up a shield and you can't do a single goddamn thing to it, and no update is coming to solve it. Nothing can be done to solve it, so you know, that's fun. But the game is still fun when it does work. Excuse me. Dad has agreed to see a doctor. That is lovely. Where was I going? Yeah, I still enjoy this game. So what is it about? Well, as the name suggests, it is a tower defense game with some I don't know what the word for it, but it's a fun game anyway. I recently restarted the whole campaign because I wanted to play one specific track, level, area as it was intended when I first started playing it, and that is Nigeria. And why do I like this area? Well, you'll see, just as you'll see what this game is even about. Let's see, I have 2 technologies and I have 1 upgrade left. Let's see. I can throw flames, I can laser airplanes, I can use a railgun. I think I would want anti-air laser towers. And let's see here. And let's expand the debris collector upgrade. Okay, so what is this game about? Well, like I said, it's a tower defense. And the tower in this question being a alien infrastructure that has descended from the stars to utilize Earth's molten core for a energy source. And, well, humanity has some weird problem about being annihilated for the benefit of a higher society. So they keep, you know, pestering us. And it is my job as a disembodied consciousness within this techno-organic construct to address that issue. And I do so, as you see, by building defense towers and laser grids to guide the incoming threats in such a way that they take as much damage as possible while delivering as little damage as possible to me.
We are landing in the center of the second largest continent on this planet. From this location, we will be able to coordinate its assimilation with ease. We do not detect any large structures in the area, so deployment should progress without any hindrances.
Finally! We were able to predict the aliens' landing site by tracking their movement on the orbit. This time we are well prepared.
Warning. The humans have predicted our landing site. Very strong enemy forces incoming. This area has few terrain obstacles. Develop a new defense strategy.
It's going to be easier to bypass alien towers in open terrain, commencing a simultaneous joint air and ground attack. Additional assault waves, supported by the new Tarantula Mark VI, are already on their way.
Can I talk now? Thank you. So, what makes this my favorite of the assorted areas that you can play? Well, this flat, open terrain with few, I was about to say if any, but very few obstacles. This allows me to build my defense grid as I please and it is so very satisfying to do that. Especially considering there are a couple of survival modes in this game where you just have to persevere through as many waves as you even can. I think my record is 26, but here I just have to make it through 5, so well, you know. But there is no survival mode with this map or a map even similar to it. And what's even more egregious is this game comes with a level editor, which unfortunately doesn't work for me. But a lot of people have made some very fun levels with this game. No one has made a flat surface level that just allows you to make as intricate a labyrinth as you possibly can. And that is egregious because it should have been part of the original game, and still no one has done that. Why? But anyway, let's just get to building, shall we? So, first things first. You see the little icons up there? That is not an artillery, what's it called? I don't know what it's called, but it's not a big deal. It attacks my flying vessel, is what it does, and we have 6 of those incoming, along with 40 tanks. Tanks aren't a problem. They don't attack anything until they are in this circle and can fire directly on the alien core. These little things, and these other little things, yeah, they're pretty annoying, because, well, they fire on my plane when I'm trying to defend myself. Little vermin. And we have 10 heavy tanks coming in here, along with 15 small vehicles. I can tell which is which by not just by the symbols, but also by the tracks they make. These are tank tracks, and these are 2 different forces, 2 different types of forces moving in the same direction along the same path. You see how 2 lines become 3 here. And this is of course the airstrike lane. We have 90 small helicopters incoming, and for that particular threat I am well equipped. I am going with I am blocking it, unfortunately, but you see the yellow stuff beneath me? Yeah. That is my resource, my level of resources, and how much each tower costs to create. I'll get more resources as I persevere through the game. And depending on the level, depending on how far I am in the campaign, I'll unlock more abilities to utilize in the campaign. So let's start with something simple here. I just want to keep the enemy at as much of a distance as possible while delivering as much damage as possible. To that end, I am herding. I am fencing in the tower with my smaller towers. There. Unfortunately, I can't just create a fence and keep all of everything out for perpetuity. A game mechanic that I don't entirely understand, especially considering there are units that specifically attack towers. But look what happens when I try doing that. Impossible. So what I do instead is I put this tower about there. And just like that, I am forcing the entire row of tanks to move in this direction, where I'll keep putting more towers. And let them get eaten up that way. Now, for the helicopters, these aren't particularly threatening, so I'll just use some basic AA guns. Thereabouts, I think. These towers are very basic and not particularly powerful, but they work for this initial attack, because I want the enemies to come as close as possible in one specific area. That way, it'll be much easier to collect resources from them. So,
Assault
let's go.
helicopters ready. On course to alien base.
Helicopters are coming.
Mobile AA support units prepare to fight.
Hey,
Initiating
here I am,
exterior
here I am,
mission.
here I am, here I am. Can't get me, can't get me, can't get me, can't get me, can't get me. Losers.
Heavy tanks riding for battle. Engaging alien targets.
And here we go. In order to collect the resources, I have to enter Ghost mode, which is the mode utilized for construction. When in Ghost mode, the enemies can't get me, but at the same time I can't attack them. Only the towers can attack them. But I can attack them just in general as well. I have a few options. I have a few weapons to rely on. Speaking of, I think I am going to partake in destruction of some heavy tanks, actually. I like my small towers. They are unexpectedly effective in large numbers, but they can't penetrate that armor. Also, if I'm blown up, I am just revitalized. There. Now, let's pick this up before it vanishes. I think the resources that are dropped vanish in about 30 seconds. Ooh. There. Lovely. And actually, I am going to upgrade one of these towers to a grenade launcher, as well as this one. Grenade launchers, I think, are, I'd say, the strongest weapons against armor, but they are limited in that the enemy has to be outside of a certain area, the small area that is shown when I place these towers. Now, before all of you kill my enemy my alien defense tower unit, whatever, let's just... There we are. Damn it! Vacuum all the good stuff up, up stuff up, up stuff up, and blow it up. Along with y'all. There we are. Now, before all of this vanishes.
That was a quite strong attack. The next one is going to be even stronger. We are detecting a big formation of large flying enemy units.
We've made the X-Morph change their tactics. We're repeating the attack. Ground forces are going to be supported by heavy assault helicopters.
And on that note, I am upgrading the defense towers first and foremost from basic AA units to aerial missile attack units. And I'm also adding in a laser defense tower. There. Now, second thing I'm gonna do is, first and foremost, add in another grenade tower. Then I am adding in a laser. The lasers start out not particularly strong, but then they do more damage over time. Very effective against armor. Let's see, another defense tower and another laser tower. In these sort of straight areas, I would have preferred an armor penetrating gun, but this is pretty solid all the same. Because we have those grenade towers, I'm going to turn these down to just your basic run-of-the-mill plasma defense towers. Then I'm putting this tower here, another laser tower, a grenade tower, like that. And I have resources enough for one more tower, one more basic tower, but I'm gonna leave it for now because you never know when you need to upgrade mid-battle.
Heavy helicopters entering battle zone. Targeting alien core. Over.
There's heavy tanks with plasma field generators.
Heavy tanks.
Here I am.
We'll break
Can't
through.
get me, can't get me, can't get me. You're lazy, you're stupid, you're fat, you're ugly, you're me. I'm weightless. Can't get me, can't get me. Oh,
Mobile artillery team ready to enter mission zone.
but yeah, this sort of setup where you just literally herd them like cattle the way you want them to move, that is very rare in other areas of the game, which mostly takes place in cities or mountainous areas for, I get it, for difficulty's sake. But at the same time, this is basically creative mode. This is really damn fun. And if nothing else, it's really satisfying. Because... oh, one of my towers are under attack. Get effed.
Light ground support moving fast. Confirming visual on the enemy.
The towers can 100% defend themselves. However, they... the only one that has a decent chance at defending itself from enemy artillery. And enemy artillery is the only one that can attack the towers. That is the grenade launcher, which unfortunately is also pretty slow, and while it has while it has very good splash damage, it's also easily overwhelmed because it fires so slowly. So you have
Heavy
2,
column
3,
destroyed. We're
or
losing this.
more enemy artilleries. It's very easily done away with. That's why it's always worth striking first, and why I prefer to put grenade towers at the very outskirts of any fences that I make, because that way they are the first thing that the artillery units face. That gives them time to fire first before the artillery units can set up and congregate.
Expanded.
The aliens are putting up a fierce fight, but we're gonna squash them like maggots. The first Tarantula Mark VI is going to enter the battlefield in a moment, and the next one is on its way.
Warning. A huge enemy unit and another strong attack wave are incoming. Prepare yourself.
I will. I will leave my... What's it called? Bullock? Sheep's bullock? Sheep... No, it's not. Defense in areas where sheep are held. What is it called? I don't remember. Paddock! I am going to leave my sheep's paddock here with as much firepower as it possibly can get. Sorry, that's the wrong one. And then I am going to face the tarantula head on. And our battle will be glorious. I say as we cut to me getting demolished in 3, 2, 1. No, we're not, because watching me set up fences is, you know, calming. But yeah, my favorite basic setup is a mixture of laser towers and grenade launcher towers. All of it is heavy armor penetrating, and it balances distance with accuracy. Mind you, they're not a solve all. We have small units incoming as well. You see these up here? These are just basic foot soldiers. They are not particularly... Because they're so many and so small, they're quite easily dispatched with. But they're not very easily dispatched with by heavy firepower. However, I have retained this defensive shield of basic towers all along the inside of the perimeter. So that should take care of that. I just noticed the planes have changed directions. There's one coming from here and one coming from here. So let's change these to base towers. Remove that. One rocket launcher, one AA, and another AA. Turning you into a laser tower and creating one more grenade launcher. There we are. Now, if you don't stand, you are a disgrace to the alien race. We have my weapons are basic plasma casters with a laser gun for extra damage. And surface-to-air missiles with a electromagnetic pulse to, well, damage electronics. Just toss the mosquitoes out of the sky. I can generate a black hole and shoot a laser. I can fire ground rockets and big-ass bombs. So, I'm pretty certain I can handle whatever's coming my way next. Actually, I am a bit displeased with this. I'm gonna put this one over here, and then I'm going to remove this one entirely and turn this one into a missile launcher. that way it should go for everything in that circle, which includes both plane tracks. One up there and one there. Because it's all helicopters, I expect it to be taken out by the AA guns, but this is just in case. Heat-seeking and Lhasa deadly. For now I'm switching to lasers, and here we go.
Shielded tanks on the way, ready to fight in a few seconds.
Come on.
Infantry reporting for duty.
Okay, I'm staying
The
over
aliens
here
won't know
until
what hit 'em.
the bleeding thing shows up.
Heavy tanks riding for battle. Engaging alien targets.
Get shot down. Oh, here we are. Thank you. Let's see here, they are going this way, so you may wonder what a good counter for these small units is. That would be a flamethrower.
Tarantula Mark 6, ready for battle.
Oh,
We're heading towards
finally.
the alien core.
Where are you?
Gunships
There you are.
attacking the alien.
Yeah, you thought they were joking or being hyperbolic or just, you know, sounding cool when they named the thing
Assault
Tarantula.
helicopters,
Nope,
one click from alien
actual
base.
spider.
Commencing attack.
There we are. Black hole can eat that along with you.
Infantry joining
Didn't
the
do
battle.
particularly much damage. May
Armored transports on
shift
the
to
spot.
a different
Get our
weapon.
boys as close to the alien core as possible.
The main thing to do is to take out its legs. I could also take out its guns, but considering... Okay, all of you can get effed. Get effed. There we are. Damn it. Didn't get effed fast enough. Where are you? There. There. Lovely.
Heavy tanks ready.
And for reasons unknown to me, there's the health bar for the legs, thank you. Now, if I switch to missiles, I apparently do more damage. That's good to know. I say as if I haven't played this for 50, 70 something hours.
Gunship squadron destroyed.
But hey, just because I've played it lots doesn't mean I'm good at it. Come on, it's almost there.
Leg
Thank
critically
you.
damaged. We have to stop and rebalance the platform load onto the other legs. Assault
In the
helicopters
meanwhile,
ready.
I'm
Of course,
attacking the
alien
tower.
base.
And this is wave 3 out of 5. It's gonna be fun to see what's next. Get over here. I'm over here. Stop firing at my base. Fire at my face. Leg is going down. Oh, boom, big boom. There we are. Thank you. Hey, you have a base to attack. Why are you fiddling all over me? I know I'm very fiddleable. But I'm usually the fiddler, not the fiddly. And it usually involves lawsuits.
Second leg damaged. Tarantula is stopping for load rebalancing. Call in air support.
Even more than this. Get effed.
Tarantula lightly damaged. Main hull integrity at 75%.
And I just realized some of my towers are actually firing on this thing. That I appreciate.
Blizzard missile launcher destroyed. Changing attack pattern.
And it's on the move again. Firing on leg. Legging it fire. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Well, so long as it doesn't fire on my base, but just keeps going after me, I am okay with this turnout.
Main enemy structure is in range of the laser cannon. Let's fry these suckers.
No, don't! I'm over here!
We're receiving serious damage. Main hull integrity at 50%.
Cap!
Third leg damaged. Platform balance is critical. If they destroy the last leg, the platform will collapse.
Yeah, I'm aware that is exactly what I'm trying to enact. Third leg.
At 25%.
25%, come on, get blown up!
The alien core is destroyed. We've won this battle.
The good thing is, this game is one of those that actually rewards the efforts you put in by saving up until this happens. Specifically, up until this point in the battle, in this wave of the battle. So, see you when the tarantula comes. And here we go again! Let's start with missiles first thing this time. Big bomb. There we are. Get blown.
Assault helicopters one click away from alien base.
You may notice a little square in the right middle of the screen that indicates when I can use the big bomb again. Why don't I utilize it more? Well, because I am entirely focused on the battle and not paying attention to when I can use it.
Armored transport's on the spot. We'll get our boys as close to the alien core as possible.
Come on, legs almost done with. He will never rise again. He shall be made into glue. Quite literally, as the base components will be utilized in the construction of further enemy and on further ally units in this higher civilization. I forgot the bit I was doing. Was I doing a bit? I don't know. It sounded kind of funny though, so I'll say.
Tanks ready. Break through.
So I'll say I was.
Leg critically damaged. We have to stop or rebalance the platform load onto the other legs.
And that's entirely fine by me. I'll just keep on attacking the biggin. And big bomb. Come on.
Tarantula lightly damaged. Main hull integrity at 75%.
It's moving. Get blown. That leg is already taken care of. Le fou. That leg is about to be taken care of. Blown up.
Shredder cannon destroyed. Changing attack pattern. Second leg damaged. Tarantula is stopping for load rebalancing. Call in
Yeah,
air
it
support.
is. Yeah, that's right. Focus on me. I can blow you up. Not really. But I can give it an honest attempt. And you're moving again. Gonna go for the leg that's furthest away from the base that my cannons are less likely to get at first. Come on, almost there.
Third leg damaged. Platform balance is critical.
Damn it.
If they destroy the last leg, the platform will collapse. We're receiving serious damage. Main hull integrity
Let's
50%.
gather up some resources of
Gunship
the
squadron destroyed.
very few ones that have remained. There. Thank you, keep shooting. I appreciate you all. Don't!
Blizzard missile launcher destroyed. Changing attack pattern.
And you're moving again. Get broke. Come on, almost there. There we are. Lovely. Oop!
The first tarantula has been destroyed, but this is not the end. We've got more of them coming.
Of
The
course.
X-Morph are very quickly adapting their tactics to changing conditions. I thought it was going to be easier to surprise them, but this time, we're going to crush them with a massive assault.
Humans are constantly increasing the strength of their attacks. We are detecting strong enemy forces incoming from the east and from the west. Prepare yourself.
There we are. Let's see, we have two plane types coming at us. These are drones, which are fast, plentiful, and quite deadly if not handled correctly. So putting in another AA tower, because they're also pretty weak. Much like the infantry, or whatever we should call them, they're lethal not because of their strength, but because of their numbers. And these are also drones. Okay. Putting in another AA platform. There, we have two of those, and I'm putting in another rocket platform as well. I don't think I need to expand a lot more, but you know what? It's bleeding fun to do so. And laser. Launcher. Shit. Putting it there. Launcher laser. There. And you know what? I'm gonna do something. Oh, just for fun, actually. No real. Wouldn't be particularly fun. Until I make a whole nother curve all around it, of course. I am going to put a pulse tower here. I don't know if they're actually called pulse towers, but that's what they do. They send out pulses in all directions. Not particularly damaging, but I just like them. I think they're fun. Who says you can't destroy humanity without a bit of fun? And have fun at the same time, I should add. There. There. And I have 1 bar of energy left, so I'm happy with that.
Heavy tanks riding for battle. Engaging alien targets.
Actually, considering the great big area here, I'm going to change this to a grenade launcher, this to a laser, grenade launcher, laser, grenade launcher, there. Oh, and these lovely things, they not only heal the troops around them from the damage they take, they also attack me quite vehemently with lasers of their own freaking thing.
Ready for battle. Engaging alien targets.
Now where are you? There you are. Get effed. And you too. You
Mobile AA
4
support units prepare to fight.
and
Initiating air superiority mission.
you 6.
Heavy tanks ready. Break through.
Sorry, did I say you 6? I mean you sucks. There you are. Big bomb right there because of the little tank in between. And here
Light
you
ground
are.
support moving fast. Confirming visual on the enemy.
Blowing up the healers
Ground forces under
probably
heavy
saves
fire.
me, I think, half of all ammunition I could have fired. Not that I particularly have to care about ammunition. I'm just saying they make it much harder to take these armies out efficiently. So they may very well have been able to reach the core through this giant paddock I have created. What happened? And we have more of those incoming. Get F.
Fire wing shut down.
You too. What? I don't care! Sorry.
Grasshoppers reporting for battle. Jetpacks ready.
Jet planes, gonna shoot you down. Just because I can. There you are, sheath. Suck it all up and make some armies. The easiest thing for me to do would be to make an America joke, but really, I'm Swedish and we were Americans before America was America. Come on, end already. Look at that enormous freaking wave up. You know what? Get effed all of you. There you are.
The battle zone has been expanded.
Commencing final attack wave. Heavy bombers will pave the way for another Tarantula Mark 6, and heavy tanks will break through to the core from 2 directions. We have to succeed.
Oh, you say so.
Strong enemy attack wave, supported by a super heavy unit. This is going to be the deciding battle.
Let's hope so. I'm having fun. Now, first off, upgrading you from laser tower to aerial laser tower. What's the difference? It shoots at air. Why do you need a specific tower to shoot at air when it already was a laser tower? Don't ask me, I didn't make the game. Another laser tower. Another laser tower. I'm actually exaggerating. One laser tower is usually enough, coupled with a couple of rocket towers. Because, yeah, the bombers, they are bitches and a half. Especially when I just so happen to have placed my towers in the middle of their path. So, yeah. Want as much leveled at them as is even possible, because I could potentially move around all of my towers, but that would not make for a very interesting anything. Let's see here. Got some planes moving here. Okay, so what's coming here? These are helicopters. I do believe that a... I'm gonna upgrade this laser tower into a missile tower, and that should largely take care of the 180 helicopters heading this way. So I can focus entirely
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release payload on alien
on the
structures.
tarantula.
Jet fighters in the zone, attacking the aliens.
Now, are you holding up their defense?
Heavy tanks riding for
Took
battle.
out one.
Engaging alien
Will it
targets.
take out the others? Or will they little by little make their way closer?
Fighter wing shot down.
I do believe they actually are.
Advanced shielded tanks
So
entering the
let's
battle
add
zone.
in
Heading
another
towards alien
missile
core
tower.
installation.
This one seems to be holding up as well. That's good. Okay, I think this area actually is safe from the bombers. That is lovely. My big concern now is if artillery is gonna come to take out my bomber defense, and then there'll be even more bombers. Let's see, you are heading this way. About to be turned into smelt. Lovely. I have to admire the cojones on these guys. Krieg ain't got nothing on those men. Yeah, this is a pretty solidly constructed fortress I have created here. I am quite proud of it, yes.
Tarantula Mark 6, ready for battle.
Lovely,
Heading towards
finally.
alien core.
Where are you?
Shielded tanks
There you
on
are.
the way. Ready to fight in a few seconds.
Bomb. Actually, I should focus on the back legs, shouldn't I? Those are the ones that my towers aren't going to be able to get at.
Mobile AA support units prepare to fight.
Bomb.
Initiating
Boom.
air superiority mission.
Bomber formation entering kill
Come
box.
on.
We'll give them hell.
Heavy tanks ready.
There we are.
Breakthrough.
Damn it. Now, how is this going? It's actually going well. Okay, good. Lovely bones.
Assault helicopters, one click from alien base.
Bomb it
Commencing
all
attack.
to
Leg critically damaged.
Smithereens.
We have to stop and rebalance the platform load onto the other legs.
Shooting other leg. Damn it! I wonder if I could make it fire at the bombers.
Gunships attacking the alien.
I can! Cool! And it's moving. Thank you, that was blown up. Collecting all the scrap. Not sure I actually need it, but it's always fun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, like Casino. Like Cat Casino. This secret I'll give to you. This secret I'll give to you. Around thorns and ice, and I am blown to ice. Everything is going well over yonder. Good. Bomb.
Light ground support moving fast. Confirming visual on the enemy.
Come on. Would it be terribly arrogant of me to stop attacking it after this leg is done?
Leg damaged. Tarantula is stopping for
And
low
just
rebalancing.
let
Call
my
in air support.
towers have a crack at it? Yes, it 100% would. It would also be pretty fun if it actually worked, but I don't have those that kind of confidence in myself. Come on, you're almost there, you're almost there, you're almost there. Oh, it's moving again. That one. Or maybe I should just focus on the tower. Oop! Somehow I got stuck. Get it.
Tarantula lightly damaged. Main hull integrity at 75%.
Blowing up
Laser
rocket
missile
launcher. There
destroyed.
we are.
Changing attack pattern.
Blowing up other rocket launcher. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Another rocket launcher. Go! And I'm stuck again. There.
Main enemy structure is in range of the laser cannon. Let's fry these suckers.
Nope, you
Shredder
do
cannon
not.
Destroyed. Changing attack pattern. Third leg damaged. Platform balance is critical. If they destroy the last leg, the platform will collapse. We're receiving serious damage. Main hull integrity, 50%. Gunships attacking the alien.
This isn't possible. We managed to predict their landing site and we've gathered a huge attack force. Yet they were still able to obliterate everything we've sent at them. At least this time we didn't lose a major city.
Humans have put up a fierce fight. They are
How very colonial of him.
fight our presence.
And that's coming from me,
To surprise us,
the
but they
colonialist
still
in
are
this
not
situation.
aware We are deciphering their communications, and that we can predict their attack paths. They have no chance with their inferior technology. Move your consciousness to the next landing site.
Gotcha, Megatron. And that was my favorite area of X-Morph defense. I don't think I'm going to be doing too many of these unless this is incredibly well received for reasons beyond me. But yeah, I got into my head this morning, you know, I did do Mechanicus 2, the demo, and just for a change of pace, you know? I had a good time, I hope you did as well. And in the meantime, thank you all for watching. I've been keen but shy, and I hope you will see me, although this time I saw you, in my next video.